I know what I'm doing. If you don't mind, I just really need to get to my shift or I'm going to be fired. As I slide into the cab of the truck, I'm struck by how different we look. He looks, well, like the man just waltzed off the cover of GQ, and I'm dressed in my work uniform. A small pink half apron hangs almost down to my knees. The shoes I tugged on this morning were white, but now they have a brown tint to them from walking so far. I'm grateful not to have a mirror because I'm sure there are huge sweat stains on my white shirt, and I really don't want to have to face how I look.
Tell me where to take you.
He pulls away from the side of the road, rolls up my window, and cranks the AC to high all at the same time. I buckle and adjust the vent so it's blowing right in my face. I feel like a dog with my head out the window, but I don't care. Not when I'm no longer suffering on the side of the road. Do you know Pop's Diner? Everyone in town knows Pop's. It's on the corner of the busiest intersection in town, but this guy is new, so he might not have found his way around town yet. I remember there being chatter about us getting a new doctor, someone really good, so good we don't deserve him. There were customers in the diner a week or so ago talking about him and wondering why he'd come here. Why, when he could easily write his ticket for anywhere in the U.S., would he come to the middle of Turkey Pen, Alabama? We're lucky he's someone who doesn't hate the heat and backwards ways of Alabama, but I can't remember how long he's been around, and I never really heard why he decided to come here of all places.
The place with the bright blue sign out front?
I nod, watching him drive. He has his hand draped over the wheel, the other on his thigh, his fingers tapping out a rhythm only he can hear. He's addictive to watch, and I have to stop myself from staring at him. I have a shift there in just a few minutes. Glancing at the time on the clock, I feel my stomach shift. Actually, my shift was a few minutes ago, but it's not like I'm going to ask the man to speed. At any rate, I'll get there when I get there, and hopefully my shift supervisor, Charlene, won't be too upset about me showing up a bit late.
I'll get you there, but on one condition.
Here it is. Men always have an ulterior motive for everything they do. I learned this a long time ago when I was a little girl, and the lesson was so strong, so intense, that it's not something I've ever forgotten. Even without this guy telling me what he wants from me, I feel like I'm going to be sick. I roll down the window. Town approaches quickly through the windshield, but not fast enough. Don't tell me you want to take me on a date. Keeping my face turned away from him, I close my eyes as the wind blows about the truck's cab. I know what men really mean when they say they want to take you on a date. And you know what? I'm not interested. I just want to be happy. And it's hard to be happy when you owe someone all the time. He barks out a laugh. Surprised, I turn to look at him.
I wouldn't say no to a date with you, Lizzie, but that's not it. I'm actually a bit of a car guy and wanted to know if I could have your key to see if I could figure out what was going on with yours. I can't promise I'll be able to fix it, of course, but I'd love to take a look around. If nothing else, I'll get it towed to the garage for you. AAA is a lifesaver, don't you agree?
I don't know. I don't have AAA. Still, there's something sincere about what he's saying and the way he glances at me before putting his eyes back on the road. You're a car guy? He nods. And a doctor?
Guilty.
There's that grin again, one that could make even the most stubborn women agree to do something stupid, like hand him the keys to her broken-down vehicle without really knowing anything about him. And you're not married or engaged or anything? I'm not in the mood to get Margie back only to have someone take a golf club to it.
Margie?
My car. And you didn't answer the question.
No worries. I'm single.
As if to prove his point, he holds up his left hand and wiggles his finger at me. No ring, no tan line. But that doesn't really prove anything, does it? My mind starts to race as I think about all the ways he could be lying to me, but then I take a deep breath. No, I'm not going down that path. Sometimes people are just nice. Sometimes they really don't want anything from you. And even if I find out later that this guy isn't nice and does in fact want something from me, what does it matter?